Hello everyone, I am Niharika John Mehra, your verified educator for English language on Unacademy. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about two very important words, or and if, how to use them and the way to use them in a correct manner. That is what we have in today's lesson for all of you. The course we are doing is study of conjunctions and interjections by Wren and Martin. First, we are covering up everything related to conjunctions. Then we will be doing interjections. After this, there are some exercises for all of you. Today's lesson is specifically about or and if, which are used as conjunctions. A little bit about me, those who are watching me for the first time. I'm a verified educator on Unacademy and a freelance trainer for personality development and English language. You can follow me on this link. So it is very easy for you to browse through my previous courses which are related with English. If you are willing to improve your English, you want to learn English, they are helpful. Or you can even just click on the follow button that is below this video. When you do so, you will be able to get notification every time I post a new course on Unacademy. Let's start with or. So use number one is to introduce an alternative. So this is the use that is mostly used with this word or. Whenever we have two choices, or we can say we have two options and one is to be picked out of two. In that sense, we use the word or. For example, you should take cold drink or burger. So here I am giving two options, cold drink and burger, and this person can choose one out of it. Sometimes it will give you option of two sentences or two clauses and you can pick up one statement. He should go to Jaipur or Manali. So he should go where he is having two options. One is Jaipur, another is Manali. And we join them by using or. Buy a shirt or a jacket. So here I am again giving two choice. This person needs to pick up one thing. Either this person can buy a shirt or a jacket. So here through sentences, we can see clearly we are asking that person or we are saying to make choice of one. Now there is a note with the use of or for alternatives that there may be several alternatives also sometimes and each joined to the preceding one by or. Here the choice will be between any two in the series. For example, let me explain you this point. He may study law or engineering or he may take admission into commerce. So here I am joining three alternatives. First is law. Another is engineering and then another is taking admission into commerce. So here it means this person can make choice between these two or he can make choice between engineering and taking admission into commerce. Choices will be between the two in series like law or engineering. They are in series. So option are law and engineering and one could be picked up out of these two. Otherwise, the option is engineering or he may take admission into commerce. So it has to be two options in the series and we can join all of them using or if we have more than two alternatives. Next we see another use number 2 of or. To introduce an alternative name or synonym. Many times what word we are using, especially when we are using a proper noun, we can have a other name, we can have a synonym for some word and both of them are indicating at one person only or one object only. In that case also when we use this alternative name or alternative word that is a synonym for the main word, we can use or. Here we see example, they want to learn synthesizer or keyboard. Synthesizer and keyboard both are musical instrument and they are almost same. So they are types of keyboard. Synthesizer is one type of keyboard. They both are same, somewhat look like a piano but not exactly a piano. One word is synonym for the other one. Bombay or Mumbai is the dream city for many. So later we knew Mumbai as Bombay. It was the name, former name of the city, and the current name of the city is Mumbai. It is alternative name for the same city. In that case also we can use or and introduce two or sometimes more than two alternative names or synonyms. But here there is no choice. Also here there is nothing that you have to pick something out of two things, but both of the names are indicating same person or same place or same thing. Next use of or, we see use number 3, to mean otherwise. That means we are telling if this will not happen, that other thing will happen. This kind of expression is used when we use or. For example, we must do it quickly. So one clause or one statement is saying this work is to be done quickly. Otherwise what will happen? Boss will get angry. So if this thing is not done, then what is going to be the result? Opposite to something being positive. Boss will get angry. Another example, you should show to doctor. So one part is going and showing yourself to doctor, or sickness might get serious. If this thing is not done, then what will happen? Sickness might get serious. So this part, the later part, most of the time after or will tell the consequence if the first part is not done. In this sense also, to mean other way, otherwise, to mean the result if this thing is not done, we use or. Now the fourth use of or is as nearly equivalent to and. Not exactly and or we can replace it, but we can use it equivalent to and. How? For example, if I say we don't have tea leaves or sugar, that means we don't have tea leaves as well as we don't have sugar. That again means we don't have tea leaves and sugar. Both of these things we don't have it. We need to buy it from somewhere. We need to buy it from store. So here we are using or, but it is equivalent, not equal, but equivalent to the word and, that is another conjunction. Sometimes, very rarely it is used in this manner, but keep in mind one of the use of or is almost related with and. It is used just like and is used, because here we are saying both of these things are absent, and in that sense or could be used. Next we see about if. So for if, use number 1 is for the condition or supposition. So if we are supposing something that could be there in the future, that could happen in the future, or we are giving any sort of condition, we can use if. Like, for example, if she is free tomorrow. So here is a condition. Only if she is free tomorrow, I will meet her. So condition is that she should be free. Otherwise, it is not going to happen. We cannot meet her. I will not meet her. If they are not serious, we will cancel the ticket. So again, we see a condition over here. These people, if they are not serious in coming along, or they are taking this thing lightly, what we will do? What will be the consequence? We will cancel the tickets. In this sense, most of the time for conditions, if is used in the starting of the sentence. And then after writing the first clause or first statement, we use a comma and then we write the consequence that may happen. Another we see use number 2 for if, admitting something. So admitting something means accepting something or telling that this thing is there. For example, if I am straightforward, it is good for you. So if I am straightforward, this is not a supposition. I am just telling someone that I am this kind of a person who is straightforward. That's why I am using if to talk about why I am such kind of a person. I am not just telling what character I have, I am telling why I have this character. So if I am straightforward, it is for your good. Another example, if you want pizza, you will have to exercise for 30 minutes extra. So I'm admitting something that if you want pizza, that means I am going to give you pizza. I'm going to get this thing for you. But here, what you have to do, you will have to exercise for 30 minutes extra. I'm admitting something when I'm using the word if, and that is not a supposition, that is nothing hypothetical, but actually I am like that, or I am going to do this. Somebody else is admitting something. They are saying yes, this thing will be done, this thing is there, and then we use the later part of the sentence. After this, we see use number 3 for if, expressing whether. This word whether we can replace with the use of if. For example, she asked me if I could lend money to her. If I can replace if with whether, I will say, she asked me whether I could lend money to her. It means that if over here is giving us an option. When she is asking me, then I may give her the money, I may not give her the money. That's why we use whether in such kind of dilemma, in such kind of situation, and instead of using whether, we can even use if. Another, I wonder if Mia will come to the party. That means Mia can come, Mia cannot come. So I am wondering upon this thing whether Mia will come to the party. So here the answer is in yes or no with respect to the later part of the sentence, that is after the word if. Another use of if is expressing whenever. So whenever this word, instead of using this word, we can use if. For example, if I have any doubt, that does not mean that I will be having any doubt. It may be like I have no doubts. I am all clear in my mind with the topic or anything. But whenever I have doubt, instead of if, we will put whenever and see how it is acting. Whenever I have any doubt, I take Myra's help. So this is if, that is used in the sense of the word whenever. Then the use number 5. If is also used to express wish or surprise. So there is something that I am just wishing, I have it in my mind and I know it may be reasonable, it may not be reasonable. I may know that it is possible or impossible, but there are things that sometimes we wish, we want to have something, or there is some kind of surprise. So in that case also we use if as conjunction. For example, if I only had 50 lakhs. So for example, I am just dreaming about or thinking about that I want to buy a bungalow. And I say if I only had 50 lakhs rupees, I could have bought that bungalow. In that sense, when we are just wishing, it's just in our mind, not actually happening, or maybe not near to happening, then also we can use if to express our wish, someone else's wish, or something that is related with surprise. So that was it for today's lesson. Thank you so much, and do rate, share and review.